Shake it to the max. Shake it to the max, girl. Shake it to the max. Batman she love. Batman she love. Hey y'all, it's your girl, Black Blondie, aka Queen Mother Pearl, and welcome back to Black Blondie TV, where we keep it real, keep it cute, we keep it all the way unfiltered. And today we are diving into Love Island USA Season 7, episodes 15, 16, and 18. Well, episode 15. This episode was a whole roller coaster. We got new tensions, messy triangles, and some moves that made me scream, girl, what are you doing? So grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's get into this Love Island USA tea, honey. Yes. Okay. So let's start with where we left off. After the recoupling madness in episode 14, feelings were hurt, egos were bruised. You could feel the t-shirt in the villa like humidity in Miami, honey. Yes. So Huda and Jeremiah, they had their little conversation. They both wanted to talk, get closure. It was more Huda wanted to get closure. She said she felt like they were meant to be and it's okay. And she expressed that she genuinely cared for Jeremiah. Jeremiah didn't say anything. Jeremiah was just willing to offer her closure, and he wanted to move forward in a positive way. So then there is a surprise visit from Megan Thee Stallion, the hot girl, okay? The hot girl coach, is that what she called herself? I'm not really a fan of Megan Thee Stallion, but I know that y'all might be a fan of hers. So anyway, she's a Grammy-winning artist. She popped in there dazzling in her metallic gold bikini from her own Walmart swim line, which has been selling out, I've heard. She gathered the ladies in the dressing rooms for a little pep talk. They had a little pep talk. She knew their names. They were so excited. The boys were excited. And then they had a 3-part challenge, a twerk off, a limbo, and a puzzle contest. Megan's energy uplifted the atmosphere and showcased her hot girl summer swim collection, ranging from prices $16 to $28. If y'all want to go get it, y'all better go get y'all some hot girl swimsuits. I'm not a fan, like I said before, so I will not be getting any. The 2 new bombshells, they arrive. Megan introduces the boys bombshell second, and they introduced the girls bombshell first. It was TJ and Adriana. I think that's how you say her name. They come in there. So Adriana is 24 years old. She's from New Jersey, and she's of Dominican descent. And TJ, he was from Westchester, New York, and he's like 23. So TJ boldly proclaimed himself the whole package, while Adriana, she cheekily hid and hinted that she was ready to steal somebody's man, honey. She said she was coming in there to steal somebody's man. I was like, okay, who man you want to steal? And I was like, okay. So she came in there ready to get somebody's man, okay? And then the villa reacts and they shift dynamics. The arrival of TJ and Ariana stirred excitement and anxiety among the islanders. Huda admitted that she hoped TJ might be into her. Isn't that funny? Others like Ace, Pepe, and Austin were visibly intrigued by Adriana's entrance and her body, because she got a body yaddy yaddy, a body yaddy yaddy, a body yaddy 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 yaddy. The girl is stacked, honey. She is stacked. I was like, go girl. Go girl. You is stacked. Okay. You representing your Dominican descendants, girl. You representing for them. And on Reddit, people was just like, they loved Megan Thee Stallion hosting the challenge. They said that they liked it, and I would say it was cool. It was fun for what it was, and That's my opinion. One day we'll talk about that on another video, why I feel that way. And then we go on to episode 16. Huda and Hannah, they have a confrontation because Huda was flirting with Pepe, who's currently with Hannah, and that sparks some tension. Hannah feels blindsided because Huda didn't give her a heads up before making a move. Later, they confront each other. Huda defends her actions, saying no permission was needed, but Hannah counters it with, "It's about respect, not control. It's about respect." Meanwhile, the new bombshells, they're shaking up things, getting things all rattled in the house. All the guys are feeling Adriana. They like, oh my gosh, she bad, she bad, she bad. Okay, they up there singing Cardi B song, she bad, she bad. I think that's how her song goes. Don't quote me on it. Okay, so the two bombshells, TJ and Adriana, Irish bonds with TJ and kisses him, while Jeremiah gets close to Ariana. And that was shaking up some little drama. Meanwhile, Amaya and Austin relationship hits a snag. Austin was like, "Girl, you doing too much." And I'm like, "Amaya, you're doing too much." Because Amaya is doing too much. So I agree with him. But I think he just missing Shelly too, by the way. I think he really was feeling Shelly. Then they do a challenge called What's Your Beef? Taylor and Alandria team up in this messy obstacle milk kissing challenge. There's chemistry that shines. They finish with a passionate kiss and then hilarious. They dump milk on Jeremiah. The challenge helped them, share vulnerability and build trust. That was the purpose of the challenge, and to show like a playful connections. The fans, they react, from Reddit. I go on Reddit every once in a while to see how people, what they saying. They was like, Amaya is clearly the problem. Austin is terrified to speak up. And then they said something about the voting. We'll get to that. They was talking about Mean Girls. Okay, so Nick and Sierra, they hit turbulence. They become more physical. They did the do. That's what they did. They got it in. You know what I'm saying? But Sierra felt uneasy seeing Nick still open to other bombshells, like Adriana. Like he was still open after the night after they had it. I'm just like, boy, bye, okay, boy, bye, like Chloe. Bombshell twist, Adriana and TJ stir the pot again, keeping the energy high as they mix with the group. On social media, viewers are calling the vote-in rigged. Many are furious that Huda was safe, while fan favorites left vowing to stop watching. Oh my God. People say they ain't gonna watch Love Island no more. I mean, I know the producers kept my girl Huda in there because she is good TV. She is reality TV gold, okay? So that's why they kept her on there. I'm sorry that had to happen to Hannah because she left and Jeremiah left. Jeremiah deserved to leave. He was in there conning. And I don't even think he really is a model. I don't know what to think about him. But he got dumped, and you know, it was America. They say America voted that they was a part of the bottom three, so it was up to the people in the house, and Ace and the Ace X. That's what somebody said in the comment. Ace and the Ace X, honey. They was never feeling Jeremiah. They was always jealous of Jeremiah. They thought he was really good looking. He was the most good looking guy on there besides Ace. So Ace had to get him out of there. So he left. They both, they had strong connections. Hannah had a strong connection with Peppa, and Jeremiah was starting to get like a strong connection with Adriana, the new bombshell. And then this is their departure is right before Casa Amor, which is my favorite part of the Love Island seasons, when they go to Casa Amor, because you see people real feelings and the boys get wild, and you get to see everybody, how everybody is moving when you go to Casa or more. I have respect for TJ because he went and he told Huda that he was not looking to date her like that, because she was really hoping that he would want to date her. Cause she out there really thirsting, cause she trying to like stay on the show and stuff. But I feel like, girl, just be easy, just hold on. Like, you out there making the single moms look thirsty, and like, because everybody, she just fulfilling the stereotype of a single mom. And everybody already had those darn stereotypes about single moms, and she just feeding into it. That's why I say she is reality TV gold, honey. So I wouldn't be surprised if she be on some of the other shows, because she's a lot. I mean, she's a lot. She was going hard for TJ, and TJ was like, So I was shocked that they got rid of Hannah. Other people felt like they was being mean girls, that Huda was mad because that Hannah was with Pepe. But I really believe that it was because they wasn't really feeling Hannah. Shelly and Sierra and Huda, they little clique they wasn't really feeling Hannah. They really not even feeling Iris like that. But I'm surprised that they kept, a little crazy Amaya, because Amaya is crazy. Like, she's somebody nurse, y'all. Y'all really think that she is somebody nurse? Like, that girl is, like, she gives a lot. Like, she was like, oh, I feel like we're going to get married. She feel like she's going to get married to Austin and all that. I'm like, girl, calm down, calm down, calm down. And then, like, girl, you was on TV. Calm down. I been wanting to tell Amaya, like, scream to the television and pull her out and tell her, girl, you was on TV. Do not act thirsty like that for no guy. Keep that in your head, okay? Do not tell anybody that. Keep that in your head, okay? But Adriana, I like her. She seemed cool. She said she never had a boyfriend. Because she seemed like she got standards, and she's picky, and she's just, she's got the it factor. I could see her probably ending up with maybe Nick or Ace. I think Ace is going to dump Shelly. That's just my opinion. I don't see him doing Shelly right. And that's just me, because I just see all through him, and I feel like he is like really full of it, and he's like a villain, and him and Nick is like a villain. And I feel like Taylor is a faller. Taylor, I don't see him being with Orlandria either. That's just my opinion, y'all. So next week, what comes next? Today's episode, because I'm gonna put this out today, is going to be Casa Amor, and the boys and the girls, they split up. And one people stay in the main villa. It's gonna be the boys staying in the main villa this time, and the girls are gonna go to Casa Amor to meet 5 new men, and then the guys are gonna meet 5 new women. So that's gonna be interesting. I would say all of these episodes together, I would rate them, because all of them 15 through 15, 16, and 18, I would rate them at 8. They were pretty good. I don't like how Nick is doing my girl Sierra, but Sierra is asking for it though, because I would have never, ever, ever, ever slept with him. Like, not on no national TV, girl. I would have never done that. I would have just had to take care of myself, baby. I would have had to take care of myself. I would have had to go to the shower and take care of myself. But I would have never, ever, ever let that man ever get the best of me like that, because I don't think that he's around for the long run. And I don't know if these connections are really real. I don't know. Like, Alandria and Taylor, I don't know, like, where do I see them? Do I see it lasting? 1 out of 10, do I see it lasting? I see it. It's a 50-50 chance. Shelly and Ace is like a 50-50 chance. Amaya and Austin is no chance in HE double hockey stick that they're gonna last. Sierra and Nick, I think it's a 50-50 chance. They might stay together, they might Huda, I don't know. She might end up finding somebody, but she comes off too desperate. And so does Amaya, comes off too desperate. Iris, she probably has somebody. Of course, Adriana, she gonna get somebody because Adriana is like Adriana. She's that girl. TJ, he's genuine. He seems cool and genuine. He'll end up finding somebody. Probably him and Iris will probably really end up being together. But like I don't know, it's a lot of loyalties going on, more gameplay than more romance to me. So we'll see how things go because I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I'm not feeling like I hear them having conversations, but they're not having like really deep conversations with each other. And I feel like Ace and Nick and Taylor, they is just up for some games. They just came on there to just play games. They didn't come on there to really find the one. They came on there to play games, and they came on there to stay to be the top three. They want to be the final three. If them three want to be the final three, and they might end up being the final three, but I don't like how they playing the game. Like I feel like Ace came in there. He never really wanted to find really love. I don't really think so. Like even the way that he kisses Shelly, it's I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't feel the love this year. Like these episodes made me see like I don't know what's to come with Love Island. Like will it last? Like they kept Hutter on there, and Hannah and Pepe, they was giving real love, so it had to be jealousy. I think Hutter was like the one leading the crowd of the girls, telling them to let Hannah go because Amaya should have went home. Like Amaya should have went home. She should have went home with all that drama, with all that she given. She should have went home. But like producers like drama. They like those kind of girls. But the way Hannah was crying, I was just like, oh my God. I wanted to like hold onto the, like, push her out the TV screen and hold her. I'm like, baby, it's going to be okay. She was like, why did this keep on happening to me? And I'm just like, girl, I know everybody has had that feeling in their life where they're just like, why did this keep on happening to me? And I'm just like, hopefully her and Charlie can end up like, trying to work something out. Maybe Pepe will still be around, but I think Pepe gonna end up messing with Huda, but he ain't gonna really end up working. He gonna end up messing with her, but it ain't gonna work. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna be like official. They not gonna last to the end. I just see Nick and Sierra and maybe Shelly, Ace, and Orlandria and Taylor like really making it to the end. But I don't know. Them boys, they is tricky. I think that Ace really wants to win, and so I'm just like, and Shelly, she's down for the ride. I don't think Shelly's not the type of girl that takes guys really seriously, and that's how I am. That's how I had to become. But I'm just like, whatever. If I go on a dating show, y'all, I am there for me to brand myself. I will never take myself out of my like out of character. I would never get out of character about no guy or anything. I would say what I have to say, but I will not get out of character and give them, give the world what they want to get from a girl like me or from a woman like me. So that's it, and that's all I wanted to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think? What do you think about this season so far? Let me know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. All around the world, I just want to go. All around the world.